been together for 8 years, pre and post marriage. He knew I always wanted to have 2 kids, but our medical reports say otherwise. All doctors have said it won't be possible unless I go for surrogacy. Even IVF is impossible for my body. Just a few days back, I got to know of a tantric who has done wonders for 2 couples. There was no sacrifice expected, so after some time, I gathered courage and went to him. He just asked me to bring my husband and my hair entwined together, a few dead insects, and a fresh pair of both our underclothes. So, what is wrong if I leave no stone unturned? My husband found out, and our fights have turned into something very ugly. I'm unable to accept that I cannot have kids. Why is it wrong? Please help me make my husband understand my perspective.
We had a love marriage 4 years back, and my wife always had this dream of being a mother, so she was after my life to start a family just a month after our wedding. I was okay with it because I knew her dream well, and we were settled too. However, it has been almost 4 years since we've been trying. We have seen different doctors, and they all said that she and I both are weak in different ways to have kids. One day I got to know from an acquaintance that my wife had been consulting a tantric for a past week or so to remedy our inability to have kids. She never spoke to me about it. Being an educated woman, I never realized how desperate she had become. I spoke to her about this, but she became very defensive. I cannot take this, her pain, and also the dark trap she is walking into. Please help. How do I knock some sense into her?
So, first of all, for him, you have to understand that being a mother for your wife is the topmost priority right now, and this is something that you cannot take away. This is something that we as a men cannot even imagine what kind of pain she is going through, and this has to be. We have to be very concentrate, very passionate, and very patient enough to listen to her and understand her point of view. You said that being an educated woman, I never realized how desperate she can become. So yes, this is what motherhood is. This feeling of being a mother is actually something which is very above any kind of education level that we talk about, and I can understand what kind of a pain she is going through, and she don't want to leave any kind of hope that she is looking and she is being offered to. But yes, this is something that is very sensitive. Tantra is not something of a child play where you, even if you believe in it, that you just go through it and the things happen in a click of a second. This doesn't work like that. There are a lot of sacrifices that has to be done, and it is something which is done, if done as per the scriptures, through a correct guru. So I'm very unsure about and I'm very open to say that it is better to leave those kind of gray areas just untouched. You should tell your wife and tell her about all the horror stories that we see around in the newspapers about different misuse of women by these so-called tantric gurus who just said to be themselves a tantric guru but are actually just corn stars. And now for her, I think see, you understand and I understand and we all understand the pain that you are going through, but it cannot you cannot just risk your life onto it. You have to find other ways around. Tantra and anything say of a black magic or something is not something that you just jump into and jump out of it. So it is a trap. It's a vicious circle. Once you go into it, you cannot just come out, and everything will be, you will be trapped there for whole of your life. You don't want that. And I will recommend you to talk to your husband about it, find other scientific ways. And even in the spiritual sectors, there are a lot of things that can help. Maybe you can talk to some spiritual gurus that can help you, guide you, you can help you, take out that pressure out of your mind. So that is where spirituality can very much heal you. But if you are looking for something that can give you a child by doing these tantric tricks that you have said, I don't recommend that at all. Please save yourself from it and stay away from all these things. I wish both of you a very beautiful, happy married life, and I wish that you become mother very soon. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhi.